It is Monday. It is the start to a new week, a start to a much better week, a start to a much mentally healthier week. I mentioned last week was just a terrible, terrible week for me because I didn't go to the grocery store, did not meal prep, I did not track my food, and I just let things kind of get out of control. This week I did meal prep, I started tracking today, and I feel much better about everything. And it happens, it's a blip on the radar. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I'm not gonna go overboard and say what could have been or what did I do or any of that. I'm just gonna say, you know what, I messed up and move on. Just finished up at the gym. I did chest and shoulders today. It felt really, really good to get back in the gym. I did notice a little bit of decline in my strength, but that's okay because I'm going to continue to improve on that. But overall, today was a really good day. I've already started feeling better. I feel like a lot of the bloating from last week has started to subside. So it'll be interesting to see how my weight goes throughout the week. And yeah, it's, I'm feeling positive about this week, and I'm gonna stay positive about this week. So we'll see what happens. Just got home from my second ever acupuncture appointment. Everything went really well. He retested me for sugars to see if the detox and treatment last week worked. Everything went well. And then this week we're focused on vitamin K. So I'm on a vitamin K detox for the next 24 hours, which is like leafy greens, Brussels sprouts, and I think a couple of different things like that. So should not be too terrible. If you guys want to know a little bit more about that, I am making separate videos about my acupuncture treatment, so definitely go check that out. So I am not generally one that goes for things that are gimmicky or goes for anything that could be considered like a quick fix or any of that, especially when it comes to weight loss. I feel like things that are like considered shortcuts aren't generally shortcuts, and they're not necessarily things that you should be doing. But I saw this one product on someone's Instagram. I did a little bit of research, read a lot of reviews about it, and I thought it was something that I wanted to give a try. It's called Crave Crush. I don't know if any of you have heard of it. It's like a little lozenge that you suck on after a meal or after a snack or whatever, and it's supposed to help your sugar cravings and help you reduce your sugar cravings. Sugar for me is something that I have dealt with my entire life. Sweets are my biggest downfall, and that is something like even in my losing weight, I've managed to figure out a way to fit in sweets, and it's really bad, and I know that I shouldn't do that. So I want to give these a try to see, hopefully if it'll curb my sweet tooth just even a little bit. And the science behind this is when you eat something sweet, like it sends like endorphins and dopamine to your brain that's like, hey, we like this, it feels good, let's have more. And so you want more and more. So what this does is it kind of like blocks that sweet taste receptor for just a little bit, so that way you may not have that sweet craving. So I'm gonna give it a try, see if it works, see what I think, and I'll let you guys know. So I'm gonna be completely honest and say that I have not worked out like I should have this week. I worked out on Monday. Today is Thursday. I just got done with a bike ride. I ended up doing 6.5 miles. I'm very, very happy with that. It felt really good. A lot hotter than I expected. And check out the unintentional matching game. Oh, even my ring matches. How cool is that? So yeah, I feel really, really good. Biking is something that I've wanted to do for a very, very long time, and it's something that I'm just starting to get into. I currently borrow my boss's bike. I think I've mentioned that before. Hopefully I'll get a bike of my own sometime in the next month or two. But yeah, really, really good. Now I'm gonna go home. I think we're gonna go out to eat. Kelly's had a little bit of a rough day, and we need to go shopping for one of our friends' son's birthdays. So see you guys a little bit later. Out for a little walk this morning. It's actually kind of chill this morning. We're gonna walk down to the pet store, get Scout some treats, and then we're gonna walk a little bit further to go have breakfast. And suddenly it is Sunday. Yesterday ended up being really good with breakfast with Scout. She did really well. There were some people that she just did not like at all, and that was that. And then some people she really liked and was wagging her tail and was like, hey, come talk to me. So yeah, I'm actually on a bike ride. I'm about 2.5 miles in right now. I'm not quite sure how far I want to ride. I don't know, I was supposed to go riding with some friends and it was supposed to be a 17.5 mile ride. I've never ridden that far. The furthest I think I've gone is about 8 maybe. So I'm not really sure, just kind of how I feel. But check out this like mural that's on this ride. It's really, really cool. You guys have probably seen my Instagram. But yeah, there's some pretty cool like murals along this ride, so that's one of the reasons why I like this trail. Also, I like it because there's not a whole lot of people on it. There's a few people, but it's not really that crowded, and I'm still trying to get used to riding and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna finish up my ride, so I'll see you guys in a little bit later. Just finished up my ride. I ended up doing 10 miles, which I know I say this every time. It is the furthest that I have gone. The reason why I feel like I keep having to say, oh, this is the furthest I've gone, this is the furthest that I've gone, is because every time that I ride, I push myself further and further and see if I can go, you know, a longer distance than I've gone before. And so it's been awesome to like push myself and just do something a little bit different, and I really, really like it a lot and I love it. The reason why I didn't go with my friends is because it was a little chilly this morning, and so they ended up canceling. But I'm glad that I was still able to get out and enjoy the weather. It was like the perfect weather to ride. It's not too cold, it is not too hot. It's just kind of a, I don't know, it's maybe 60s, 70s, a little bit of wind and the sun is shining, so it was the absolute perfect weather to ride. But overall this week was really good. I didn't track a whole lot this week. I tracked a few days, but not every day. But I did really well. I didn't overindulge. I really, really cut back on sweets. Didn't have a whole lot of sweets this week. And as far as workouts are concerned, I ended up working out 5 days this week, including today. I didn't mention that I went on a bike ride on Friday, ended up riding 8 miles there, and then yesterday the walk. My Fitbit actually picked that up as exercise, because we ended up walking, I think, a little over a mile, if not more. So my Fitbit ended up picking that up as exercise, which was nice. So yeah, 5 days this week. Food was good. Things are good. Yeah, goals for this next week is just to keep going and to keep pushing myself. I do want to go to the gym a little bit more than I have been. I only went on Monday of this week, but just when it's sunny and it's nice, I just want to go out and ride, and so it's really, really hard for me to make myself go to the gym. So I'm gonna try to get up at least, let's say at least 2 days this week. I'm gonna try to get up and go in the morning. 2 days. I'm gonna try. So that is my goal for this week. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys next week.